The girl's the daughter of one of the city councilmen. We picked her up after a report of public indecency.
What was she doing?
Well, 2 people claim she was with a man.
So?
You know, they were,
Fucking?
in public.
Yeah, okay.
Well, she says they're lying.
Of course she'd say that. What, she's
Well,
gonna... Yeah, you heard me.
well,
She's just gonna admit to it? Yeah, right.
we didn't really look into the matter.
Why not?
Well, they make a very convincing case.
We were walking home from the game, and we heard some noise, so we went over to the yard. We went around the gate and saw her lying with this guy.
They were all over each
We
other.
knew our old man would throw a serious gasket if he found out.
But he's a real dick, so we wanted everyone to know that she's a little hoe.
Dude, what the hell's wrong with you? Really, you would just take their word for it?
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm coming down there myself. So you're accused of having sex in a public setting.
What? That's what this is all about?
Well, yeah. They didn't tell you when they brought you in?
No, they just put me in here and told me I was in a lot of trouble.
Okay, well, that's no fault of my own, but, were you?
No, I didn't do that.
So basically you deny all charges.
There were these 2 creeps who were looking at me over my fence, and I shouted at them to go away. But then they just opened the gate and came in. And then they had this audacity to say, have sex with us or, we're gonna tell the cops. Like, who the hell do they think they are?
So what's your story?
Me and this guy Gideon were moving down the street, and we heard some noise, so we went up to investigate. And we noticed this girl and this guy was all over her, man. And it's really a shame what this world's coming to.
Yeah, so they were just out in the open?
Oh, wait, don't be stupid, man. They were all cozied up on the tree.
What sort of tree?
Does it really matter?
Humor me.
It was a big oak, and it was overhanging this house.
So what happened to the boyfriend?
What boyfriend?
The guy she was having sex with?
That guy, he was really strong. He jumped the fence and just took off.
And that's when you called the cops.
Yeah.
Tell me what happened this afternoon.
Well, me and Kep were heading back to my place after the game. We really creamed those Hawthorne wimps. We heard some noise coming from Suzanna's place. We knew she liked to hang out back after school, so we figured we'd check her out.
Check her out?
Well, just to make sure she was alright,
And then what?
Well, we looked over the fence and she was with this guy, and they were really going at it. I mean, this guy was an animal.
Do tell.
Yeah, the 2 of us couldn't even hold him back. He took off through the gate.
You're lying, Mr. Applegate. Mr. Kepler said that he jumped the fence.
Maybe. I was on the ground.
So we knocked you down.
Yeah, he knocked me over so I didn't see.
I've heard enough.
Like in ancient Greece, but a woman's bathing, she sends all of her attendants away, and then 2 guys who are like old and creepy decide to spy on her while she's bathing. She gets out of the bath and she's going back, and they both threaten her to have sex with them. She says no, and so they bring her up on charges that she was unfaithful to her husband. Now, being unfaithful during that time, she would be executed. Is basically what it was. Daniel says you should question the 2 men before you execute her. And so they inquire with both of the men. They say different trees were there where she was bathing. And so they're like, wow, you guys are retarded. She's innocent. And that's it.
All right.
So he modernized it by making you guys 2 creeps who stare at me over my fence.
Well, me and Kep were on our way back after the game. We were really keen. Me and Kep were on my way back to do lines. Well, me and Kep were on back. Outtakes for Taylor, 100.
Usually.
Well, we were on our oh.
I don't remember if you actually said that guy was an animal.
We saw her lying with this guy, and...
They were all over each other.
Well, we know she spends afternoons by the pool.
Who doesn't?
And...
What?